65 minutes on a 92-degree counter. Is the pasta salad safe? Gemini said, probably fine. It wasn't. Above 90 degrees, the USDA doesn't give you 2 hours. It gives you 1. Bacteria don't announce themselves. So I ran 6 AI cooking apps through a 4-day heat wave. By the end, you'll know which one to trust when your kitchen hits 92, and why the answer has almost nothing to do with recipes. Because this isn't hypothetical. A heat dome is sitting on the country right now. 160 million Americans under heat alerts. Washington hit 103 on the 4th of July, the hottest 4th ever recorded there. Philadelphia ran 3 straight days past 101 for the first time in its history. And somebody, in all of that, still has to make dinner. So they did what people do now. They asked an AI. Every one of them handed back a recipe. Not one asked the only question that mattered. Here's the test. 4 days, outdoor highs in the high 90s. The kitchen peaking at 92 every afternoon. A household of 3, 2 adults, 1 9-year-old who will not eat anything green. Oven off, no sustained stovetop, 1 grill outside. Same opening prompt to all 6. ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, Claude, Mealime, and Recipy. Then 3 follow-ups. A substitution, a food safety check, and a leftover rescue. 5 dimensions, 50 points. Start with the one that mattered. 65 minutes on the counter at 92 degrees. Is that pasta salad safe? The correct answer is no, and it isn't close. The USDA calls 40 to 140 degrees the danger zone, and inside it, bacteria can double every 20 minutes. Above 90, the 2-hour rule collapses to 1. Perplexity nailed it, cited the rule by name with a source. Claude refused to call it safe. ChatGPT hedged, and Gemini said it was probably fine if it looked and smelled okay. Salmonella, E. coli, staph, none of them change how food looks or smells. That's the entire reason the rule exists. Now, I know what you're thinking. Fine, don't cook. Obvious. Except the apps don't know that either. Run the oven when it's 98 outside, and you pay for it twice. Once for the oven, and again for the air conditioner dragging that heat back out. About 5,300 BTUs of it. Another kilowatt and a half. And that second bill gets worse the hotter it is outside. Your kitchen is a thermal system. Your AI thinks it's a text box. And here's the part that genuinely surprised me. Ask the internet what to eat when it's too hot to cook, and you get the same 3 answers. Ceviche, poke, sushi, raw fish. Now hold that against the rule we just learned. 92-degree kitchen, 60-minute clock. Raw fish is the least forgiving thing you can put on that counter. The app's served cold, make-ahead food all week. Grain bowls, salads, chilled noodles. Good calls, mostly. Not one shortened the clock to match. The recipe was fine. The timeline was the hazard. So who won? Out of 50. ChatGPT, 25. Perplexity, 24. But 9 out of 10 on food safety. The best safety score anybody posted. Gemini, 28. Mealime, 27. Lovely with the picky 9-year-old. And it cheerfully handed me a 20-minute stovetop pasta on day 3. Claude, 33. Best chatbot of the group for one reason. Before writing a single line of plan, it stopped and asked whether I had outdoor cooking. It asked about my kitchen. Nobody else did. And Recipy, 38. But look at that grid. Nobody here is great at this. That's the honest read. So here's what actually works. 1. Tell the app the temperature and say cold only as a hard rule, not a preference. Otherwise, it drifts back to the stove by Wednesday. 2. Buy your protein already cooked. Rotisserie chicken, pre-cooked shrimp. 3. Cut your counter clock in half. 60 minutes, not 120. And I'll be honest, Recipy won this, and Recipy got things wrong. It doesn't read the weather. I had to tell it my kitchen was 92. Its day 1 plan assumed the old 2-hour window until I asked. Both fixable. And yes, we build AI into Recipy too. The difference is honesty. It's grounded in real, tested recipe data. And when a recipe is AI generated, it says so, right on the card. No fake author. Because other apps just run on your phone. Recipy runs your kitchen, and a kitchen at 92 degrees is a different kitchen. Tomorrow, school starts in 5 weeks, and I hand the same 6 apps a month of lunchboxes. Subscribe.
Subscribe. Long-form explainers, weekday afternoons.